GoArga.com here with head volleyball coach Dan Meske. Four big wins this weekend at the Lewis University Flyer Festival. How big were those 4 wins to start the season?
They were pretty big. When you play 5-set matches, sometimes those can go either way, but we also feel like in the 5th set, you find out who you really are, and all your flaws, all your weaknesses are going to come out in Game 5. And we were really pleased with what we saw. We battled hard, we saw some adversity, and got after it. And then Palm Beach, which was the only match that we didn't go 5, was the match that we felt like we were in total control. We lost the first set, but felt great, rebounded from that, and then pounded out a great victory. So I think it was really good for confidence. We've got some things we have to get better at, so it's nice to come back with some wins and also know that we can be a lot better ourselves.
In that final match against Central Washington, you guys dropped the first 2 sets. What did you tell the team after going into set 3?
If you can believe it, I told them we're excited about this. This is adversity. We're going to face this in our conference. We're going to face this throughout the year. And we kind of told them just to take it in and accept it for what it is and see what we have to push back. So, yeah, we fell down, 13-8 or so. I had to read that afterwards. We work really hard on trying not to play the score and just try to hit our level. So it was pretty cool when you look at that in retrospect and say, man, we really did have our backs against the wall, and we never gave up, and we kept fighting and kept believing. That's the biggest thing because, to be honest, that's going to happen again at some point this year, and it's pretty cool to have been in that situation and see us fight back.
Last season we struggled in 5-set matches going 0-5. How gratifying was it for you as a head coach and then for the team to get that first 5-set win against Wisconsin Parkside?
Yeah, the girls gave me a hard time. They got that monkey off my back. As a head coach, I had never won a 5th set, so it was pretty cool to see that. But in the same respect, we kind of expected that stuff to happen. I have no qualms about it. It was nice to get that 5th set victory because big matches, big moments for Augustana volleyball coming up this year and beyond is going to have to happen in 5th sets, and it's pretty cool to have some success thus far this year.
Now, you guys opened the season with a really tough tournament at Lewis. You guys have an equally tough tournament this coming week at home as you're hosting the Augustana Invite. What can you expect from the team, and what can you expect from the teams coming in, and how will they battle?
Yeah, it's going to be a battle. We have 3 really good teams coming in. Chattering has upset a really good team in Point Loma earlier this week, and then Winona's crushing everybody, and Southern Indiana's coming in undefeated as well. So really, really good competition, similar to Lewis, and I expect us to have some adversity, to have to fight back, and it's cool to do that in our hometown and to do that in the place that the Elite Eight's going to be held. So we're looking for our girls to picture themselves, in that moment, in that feeling of where we want to be at the end of the year, which is at the Pentagon.
You mentioned the matches the matches are at the Pentagon. With it being a wider, lighter, brighter atmosphere, is there anything you worry about as a coach having with the different lights than what you would normally play at the Elman Center?
I think that's a really good question, and we worry about that in every facility we go into. How does the ball move? Is it open? Is it bright? So that's something we're going to get in there the day before for the Pentagon, get an extra practice under our belts, and talk about all those things. But every facility you play in, that's why there's a home court advantage. The ball moves a little different, the depth perception is different. So another big reason we wanted to get in the Pentagon and get comfortable there.
All right, best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Here with graduate assistant coach Emily McCourt. First weekend as a graduate assistant for matches. How would you assess your weekend coaching-wise?
I thought it was a great weekend. We came out strong. We went 4-0, but it was very telling for us to see what we needed to work on. So that was even better than our record, was just finding out things that we did well and things that we can still improve on to become better.
So now you weren't here last season, but I'm sure you've heard about the lack of wins in the 5th set. What was the team's emotions after that first 5-set win against Wisconsin Parkside?
It was very exciting. We talked about it going into it, that it's just like any other game, and it tells a lot about you. Like, your 5th set defines you as a team and brings out a lot of people's flaws and a lot of people's greatness. So it was really great for our team to kind of rally around Dan in that, to get him a 5th set win and to prove it to themselves that that's the type of team they are.
Was there any expectations that you guys would win 3 in 5 sets?
It was just crazy how it worked out. No one anticipates going to 5. But I'm really proud of our team that every time we went to 5, we fought through it and proved that we were the better team.
Now this weekend you guys are hosting the Augustana Invitational at the Sanford Pentagon. How cool is it to be able to play a weekend tournament at the place where the national championship will be held this year?
It's an awesome experience. It's great for us to be able to get that feeling and get amped for what's coming. And hopefully we'll see ourselves there in the future. So it's really exciting to get into that atmosphere and know that that's what we're striving for, and we can get a little taste of it early.
All right, best of luck. Thank you.
Thanks.